It is an academic tradition for a representative of the graduating class to speak on behalf of the graduates, reflecting on their experiences as students and on the future journey on which they are about to embark. It is now my pleasure to introduce your valedictorian, Benjamin Bennett. Ben is a graduate of the Architectural Technology Diploma program. He is a thoughtful and creative student who excelled in his studies at Sheridan. Outside of the classroom, Ben was employed in the woodshop at Hazel McCallion Campus, where he mentored other students while bringing their innovative ideas to fruition. Ben represented the School of Architectural Technology at this spring's Skills Ontario competition in Toronto. He looks forward to applying his knowledge. A true lover of the outdoors, Ben hopes to make his mark on the cottage industry with his insightful design ideas and his passion for sustainability. Benjamin.
Hi. This is big. Okay. Hello and good evening to faculty, administration, parents, and fellow Sheridan graduates. I am a proud graduate of the School of Architectural Technology, and I would like to start by thanking my faculty nominators for the huge honor that is this opportunity to be the voice of my peers. I also wish to commend my professors for their inherent ability to deliver one final blow of exam-like pressure and one more chance to not leave something until the 11th hour. And I didn't leave this until the last second, but if you know me, you know that old habits die hard. I tried to treat this speech as I did any project in my academic career. In order to tackle this daunting task, I opted to counter the ominous rubric that came with it by doing some research and finding some inspiration, just like I would do if I were designing a building. Based on this, I decided to attempt to deliver an overarching theme of lessons. To start, let's get the obvious aside. We are here tonight to celebrate our collective academic successes, standing on the threshold of what is often referred to as the real world. Don't let yourself be fooled. Your academic journey is not over. You'll always be faced with hefty projects and loads of homework in both a scholarly and professional nature. At this moment, I could also tell you that you're all as equally as unique as the projects that you've crafted here at Sheridan. But I'm sure that our respective professors, regardless of department, have already done an excellent job at communicating this. Try your best to keep that reminder on hand. Next, I wish to remind you that what we've studied is much more than simply a technological science. I hope that you've taken the time to express your enthusiasm for what we do, and that you've taken plenty of time to explore the most challenging ideas and impossible solutions. May that be a complex system of inner workings that took months to sort out, a challenging digital program that you thought intimidating at first, or in my case, with my colleagues and I in architecture, an impossible building at an extreme angle with dramatic curves that our profs definitely advised us against. Nevertheless, we've always been encouraged here at Sheridan to strive for the difficult and achieve the impressive. Never let yourself forget such a valuable lesson. Speaking more on lessons, much of what we learn in college is not derived from the curriculum itself. We learn to work alone and with others. We find ways to trust ourselves with the knowledge that we've accumulated since our starting days. And we learn to write and express ourselves and to present our work in such a manner that it speaks for itself with ease. And most importantly, we learn to listen to the criticism that we are given. Think back to your first day here at Sheridan and think about how we have grown. Everything that we have learned in the past 2 or 3 years has played a crucial role in you and I making it here today. With that said, I'd be remiss amongst my peers if I overlooked the times that we know all too well. The nights riddled with, I'll do it at 6, it's past 6, I'll do it at 7, maybe 8. I ask you that you don't turn a cold shoulder to the early mornings where the plotters slapped us in the face, where snow impeded our journey here, or when the motherboard decided to implode and take all of our documents into oblivion. Those are lessons too. Now, they're not very enjoyable ones, but they are lessons in patience and perseverance. Now, I'd like to leave you with at least one tangible piece of advice tonight. As Sheridan graduates, we have an irrefutable platform to stand upon, a platform that we need to use to implement changes and influence our peers and coworkers so that they too can take a smarter path, a path that can lighten the load that we are applying to our homes, our environment, and our planet. Our areas of expertise are our newly acquired dialects that we are now well versed in. These are the languages of design, science, and technology. Leaving this institute, we are now properly equipped to give back to the world as best as we can. Our lives and those that follow aren't always cradled in our hands, but they are directly affected by our designs and our thinking. Not to stress you out or anything. A very wise and creatively brilliant man once told his students to study nature, love nature, and stay close to nature, for it will never fail you. These are the words of the infamous architect Frank Lloyd Wright, and they continue to ring true 70 years after he spoke them. Finally, I think that as long as we can find pride in our role in the world today, we're headed in the right direction. Our first step was onto our campus, and our next one is onto this stage. And from here, we are stepping into the rest of our lives. I wish you all success and happiness in the steps ahead. Thank you, and congratulations to us all.
Benjamin, come stay with me for a few more minutes.
Hello.
I just wanted to thank you for your wonderful words of inspiration. They were a gift to us. And we all wish you every success and happiness in your future career.
Thank you.
Here's a small token of our appreciation. Thank you. Congratulations.